Hello Internet, Mike Bartolini here, and I had already filmed this, but for some reason it didn't save, so I'm just going to do a quick little recap of what the video was about. I I won't redo what the video was about because, let's be honest, I would have to pull this whole thing apart and I don't want to do it again. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you the Triceratops from Pegasus. Obviously, the front beak is not present, and it won't be present. I won't attach it until I've painted the mouth. But I've super glued the other pieces together. I put some plastic glue around the edges of the limbs to try to hide and conceal some of the seams. Now, there are still some visible seams, but it's not everywhere, and it's nowhere as bad as it had been. So it's a little bit of a fix. Now I know I could have used something like green stuff or something similar to it, but it's hard to get to the stores that do sell it where I live. It's not impossible. I can get it if I wanted to. I can order it if for some reason I couldn't find it in any of the stores around me. But I kind of wanted to just do this model. It's been sitting in its box for close to a month. This itself is the box that it came in. It's the Pegasus model. I got it from HobbyLink. I'm going to put a link in the description for you if you're interested in buying it yourself. This is a good model kit for collectors. Of just regular collectors of dinosaur things, as well as model makers, because one, it is so big. It's a 1/24th scale, making it really easy to paint. Really, a lot of details on it, without it being a boat. Which they're big, but sometimes the details have to be lost to accommodate. So yeah, it's a pretty simple model, easy to do. There's a description of the Triceratops on the box. I'm not going to read it, and zooming in seems like it's a little tricky with my camera setup. Not much of a setup. I'm recording this on my laptop, so let's see how that goes. But I've primed it, got it all ready to go. This is just going to be the first part, this first video in a series of videos where next time I'm kind of hoping to paint it, and after that secure it to its base. Now its base, which I have already painted, see here, I did a light paint on it. I just some browns, blacks, a little bit of green here. I've got some brush to the side that I'm going to use to conceal these little wooden pieces that I'm going to use for support, because this model is so heavy it doesn't stand very well on its own. It kind of does a little bit, but it doesn't stand very well with its own model, with its own base. So I'm going to put some supports by the feet, especially this back foot, for a little bit more support so that it's able to stand kind of like how it's depicted on the box art, standing like this. And I'm going to use brush to conceal the fact that there's an extra wood support here. I doubt I'm going to do anything underneath the belly, because that's wide open and you'll be able to see it. But that's all for future me to worry about, future me to deal with. So, unfortunately, I wish I could show you the whole method of gluing it and me failing to open up the bottle of super glue that I bought because I chose not to read the directions, even though I really should have. Always read the directions, children. Remember that. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. I haven't painted it yet. I'm probably not going to get to painting it until next week. So you can let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas about what color palette I should use. I mean, my idea is to use a lot of blues. Blues, some reds, stuff like that. Maybe a little yellow accents, that sort of thing. But let me know if you have any ideas of your own. Likewise, let me know if you think I should go with enamel paints or that I have from my the days when I made model cars and military vehicles, that sort of stuff, or if I should stick with the modeling paints like I did with the primer that I put on this. Modeling paints are obviously a little harder to use in that they don't cover as much surface area unless they're watered down, and really watered down, not just slightly watered down, but really watered down. But let me know what you think. I don't really think I'm going to use craft paint for anything, but who knows? I can't see the future, so. And I really hope that sometime in the future I'll be able to get a better camera than this, because right now I'm just filming using my laptop's camera, and it's not effective. I mean, obviously, you can see the cup that I have my water in that I use to paint. It's reflecting off my TV here because I don't have anything set up for purposes of modeling. I don't have a model area. I just do build models wherever I can. So, what do you think? Remember to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to my page, where I'm going to try to get into more dinosaur art. There are some new video games being released. Not only games that I'm going to have access to because I backed them on Kickstarter, but other video games that I'm always going to show on this channel. So if you like this, like what I'm telling you is going to exist in the future, subscribe to be notified when so that my videos show up on your home screen. Ring the bell icon so you're notified whenever I do upload a new video. Thank you and have a great day.